All right, here we go. Got a, you hate to hear it, and it's very short. It doesn't take long, but here it is. You hate to hear it. This comes to us from India. It says here, a farmer in India, Sanju Bhagat, 36, said that he had always had an abnormally large stomach, but he didn't do anything about it because it didn't bother him until one day he got to the point that he could no longer breathe. So he goes to the doctor.
So he was fat or just a stomach?
Yeah, just a huge stomach.
Okay.
Not fat, just a really big bulging stomach.
All right.
So he goes to the doctors. Doctors, thinking it was a tumor, decided to operate. Shocked to find inside his stomach a fully developed stillborn fetus, which had fully developed arms, fully developed legs, fully developed fingernails, a full head of hair, and a complete jaw. They also determined it was his twin.
So, he carried it with him all his life.
Correct.
So he didn't get pregnant somehow.
No.
So it was
he absorbed his own twin. This has been You Hate to Hear It. Teeth.
Jaw.
Full head of hair.
Right.
Nails, arms and legs.
Jeez, I don't know what it is, honey. I have an upset stomach, and I cannot get rid of it.
Yeah.
I don't feel
Yeah, it
good.
continued to grow until he could no longer breathe.
Yeah. So it grew with him.
Yes.
Yeah. Did they take it out?
They did. I'm assuming he survived. It stopped there. It didn't go any further.
I have a conjoining twin in the right side of my head.
Yeah.
Just behind my ear.
Right. How's that going?
It's just a mouth and a half a nose and one eyeball. Mm-hmm. But it's you want to hear?
Sure.
Okay, here. I'm going to turn my head. So it's there.
Wow.
Kind of, it's an interesting thing. Icebreaker on a date. That's why I've been wearing my hair long, because it's there.
I guess it would be kind of shocking to a first date.
It really. You want to hear? Okay. He wants to say something to you.
Yeah.
He likes you.
Nice.
You can just tell.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Let's go to line 2. We'll go to Becky on line 2.
Becky, you saw this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same story, but we saw it on Discovery Health a couple weeks ago, and it was the exact same thing where they went in, they had a, distended belly, just huge, and they went in and found what was their twin. I don't know if they termed it a parasitic twin, but it had hair, it had arms, it had legs. It was actually pretty nasty.
Now, did they actually show the operation on television?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Discovery Health channel where they show all the medical things, Dr. G medical examiner, all sorts of stuff. So they showed the whole operation. They showed taking the twin out, a close-up of the twin, and the reaction of the medical staff was just shocking.
Did you enjoy watching this?
No, it was one of those like watching a train wreck where you're rubbernecking basically. You can't take your eyes off of it, but it's interesting because of the medical portion involved in it, but it was the actual looking at it. I couldn't look at it.
All right, Becky, a couple of questions now. Here you got, and I'm wondering if they showed it on television. Here you got the stillborn fetus inside your belly. When they cut it open, could you tell by the reaction? Was there a smell?
That I don't know.
So they didn't react. They didn't.
Regular medical operation, they've got the masks over their faces, so
yeah, but that's not going to block that kind of
smell, like a rotting. I don't think it was that type of smell, but I think it was more of the look on their faces as to what they were finding.
I understand interesting. I understand medical stuff, but I would never watch a second of that show. I don't know how you got through it.
Well, and I don't know, and I don't remember the name of the show, if it was Medical Incredible or what. It was just one of those, interesting things on Discovery Health where we didn't know what they were going to find.
All right, Becky, what was there any umbilical cord of any kind? Was the twin connected to the guy's body?
Not that we could see, but they didn't show. I mean, they didn't show the whole the whole operation as if you were looking exactly what the doctor was seeing. It was more of, they had the sheet up and they were doing the operation, and then they showed what came out, basically.
All right. Well, thank you, Becky. And
You're welcome.
We go to Sarah. This same thing happened to your mom?
Right. When my mom was 8 years old, she just had my grandma always thought she just had a big belly, and when she was 8 years old, her belly dropped, and they thought it was really weird, so they took her to the hospital, and they thought she had a tumor, and when they cut into it, it had fingernails and hair, and it was her twin that developed inside of her.
Wow.
Freaky. And I'm a twin, even, and then so it's really weird because we always thought, I always thought they had to skip generations, but I'm even a twin too.
And you're doing fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
My twins developed outside of me.
Okay. Do you get along with your twin sister?
She is my best friend in the whole world.
Are you identical?
Yes.
Did you dress the same and all that?
When we were little, we still look identical. We work together even, and nobody in our office can tell us apart.
You work together?
Yeah. So cool.
You've seen the documentaries on twins and how just sort of mystical they can be as far as knowing each other's movements. If she's out somewhere and she stubs her toe, you'll feel the pain. Do you experience anything like that, connection?
Not so much where I can tell. I mean, we have a different kind of connection that is unexplainable to anybody that's not a twin. But no, not if she bangs her head or stubs her toe. I don't feel it and call her and go, oh, what happened?
Did you ever, play the joke on one of your dates where you kind of, switched roles? Ever do that?
No, we never did that because we was opposite kind of guys. But it was pretty funny one time. Her husband was talking to me for several minutes and didn't even realize that I wasn't his wife.
Wow.
Stuff like that, but no, most of the time we have opposite tastes in guys.
All right, Sarah, when you and your sister are doing the same guy, which one of you takes the initiation on the sex? Which one is it?
Oh, that would definitely be her.
Her.
Okay.
Nice.
You like different kind of guys. All right, well, thank you, Sarah.